Hello everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with another mod review and a new mod for Friday, March 25th, yes. And what do we have? The John Deere 6R series by blauea, 46.99 megabytes. And we have three tractors, a small chassis, medium chassis, and large chassis tractors. They all kind of look very the same, but the horsepower is different, and there's that's about it for what's different. But uh, slots, 18 for the small chassis, 18 for the medium chassis, and 19 for the large chassis. Now, where will we find these? Well, we will find these under medium tractors, and they're going to be amongst the John Deeres. Here we go. John Deere 6R series. The small, medium, and large chassis, 102.5 for the small, 131.5 for the medium, and 174.5 for the large. Now, as you can see, the tonnage and the fuel capacities are going to be different. So up to 150 for the small, 195 horsepower for the medium, and up to 259 horsepower for the large. Now, let's just look at the large one because all the options are going to be the same. Configurations. Now, this is going to be interesting, so pay attention. We have the 3-point or standard. Now, if you put the 3-point, you notice one of the options go away. So we will leave that off for the moment. The wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Verdestein, Nokian, and Trelleborg back again. So we have some interesting choices here in Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental. This is interesting. It puts the European warning signs on those those wide wheels, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 4 options there with that. Midas and BKT. Again, it has one of the options is with the warning signs. Verdestein, and again, warning signs. Nokian, Nokian, communal, standard, and wide. And Trelleborg. There is actually in the small series. There we go. The one difference I found was rear narrow twin, which is a wide and a narrow on the small series, for an option on the Trelleborg. The Borg resistance is futile. All right, I think everything else. Yeah, Midas. The small series has a different case. We have different choices for tires. Not as many choices for tires on the small series, although you can still get dual twins. Nokian is just communal. Trelleborg. Yeah, that's where you get that. I like that option. It looks neat. But anyways, so without the configuration 3-point, without the 3-point, you get this front weight option: 360 kilogram, 560, 760, 1100, or 1010. So 1010 kilograms. You get the option for panoramic or standard roof, front loaders. John Deere, there's a front loader on each of them. And in the engine setup, you start with the 130 horsepower, 140, or 150. There. So the same, I believe, is here, except the engine options are 165, 185, 195. You also have the front loader option. The front weight goes up to 1150. So it starts at 360, 560, 760, 1010, and 1150. And with the large, you do have a narrow option for the large tractor, sorry, which is interesting. So the same with the large one, it goes up to 1150 for the front weight, panoramic roof. Front loader, yes, and then engine 223, 243, 259. So kind of three options. Oh yes, and colors. All three of them have these colors, either standard, black, which is kind of neat actually, and then beige, which is I kind of like the beige. It kind of looks very neat. Then the rim color, you can have black or beige, which I have one that's set up like that. I don't know where. That's really kind of a neat. Beige is beige, but that's kind of cool. So, how do they perform? Well, let's come back to him in a second. Here we have the beige one. That's the little baby one with a 150-ish horsepower cultivator, and as you can see, he's having no trouble with that. We have the medium one here. Working with with a higher powered or a heavier cultivator, and he's doing quite well. No problems whatsoever. And then we have the big guy here pulling something kind of out of his weight range, but still doing quite well at 7 miles per hour. This one I have the weight on the front, and they seem to be having no problems at all. Now. Here I got the large one with the 259 horsepower, and he's pulling this. This is a huge cultivator, 450 horsepower. It's rated at, and he's still pulling it along at 6 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive, actually. I'm going to say these guys are well above their horsepower rating. They're all that's the automatic transmissions, which I find do much better when pulling something over their weight class, shall we say. So yeah, he's doing quite well. It's rated for 9 miles per hour. He's pulling up at 6, something that's the 150 horsepower over his over what he actually is. So and they operate quite well. They have operated those cultivators without any issue whatsoever. I find that I have found that these guys, all three of these tractors, have performed quite well and would fit very nicely on any farm. And there they are. So yeah, very nice. Very good job. Oh, almost forgot all the little fun stuff. Oh my dear my. Lights, well lit, very well lit. 360 lighting. Signals, front and rear, beacons. We can look interior. Interior is very nice. Oh, the little the little beeping. I don't know if you can hear that, but beeping with the signal. That's cute. Options. L1 and R1. Your left stick, left and right, opens the door. Your right stick, up and down, opens your back window. And that's it for options and little tricky dicky things, which is nice. It's a little bit of a little added touch to it. Not too much. I can live with an opening door or whatever. If the tractor is going to be this well made, and and work this good. And that's the John Deere 6R series. It's a pack of 3 tractors. In medium tractors, blow 46.99 megabytes to download, and 18, 18, and 19 slots on console. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So till next time, bye for now.